Hey there and welcome back to Mass Effect. My name is Pete and today we complete the UNC Depot Sigma-23 assignment. This is the last assignment in a small questline concerning mysterious Rachni attacks on Alliance outposts, and the assignment will take place in the Gorgon system of the Argus Rho cluster. Inside the system we have nothing to survey and can instead immediately board the unidentified space facility. And just like in the previous two assignments, Listening Post Alpha and Theta, we are taking Kaidan and Rex with us. Now, quick recap, this facility was identified as the source of the Rachni. More specifically, supply drops have been made from this facility to the planets the Alliance had their listening posts on. And so it should come to no one's surprise that just around the corner we run into the Rachni again. Now, there are a few more red dots on the map, but we can relax at this point and search the weapon lockers. The red dots are only Rachni workers, and those are not able to do much harm to us. Now, you might have already noticed that this assignment is rather short, and that is correct, it is actually the shortest one in the questline. This questline is also pretty unique in the fact that it is steadily declining in difficulty. While the hordes of Rachni around Listening Post Alpha are definitely a moderate challenge, Listening Post Theta is already much easier with only one facility and a smaller number of enemies, and this assignment right here is really a walk in the park. I honestly think the biggest challenge in this cargo area is finding all the loot, as there are a few containers that are very carefully hidden. In total, you should have looted 7 containers in total before going through the door here. Now, the back part here, which is actually the front of the ship, holds 3 different rooms for us to explore, and after grabbing ourselves some Medigel, we will begin with the room on the right. This room is basically not much more than a large loot crate. Once again, there are numerous containers with a lot of interesting items, and even if, like me, your squad is already decked out in the best possible gear, and you've also already hit the credit and the level cap, then still make sure to grab everything in here just for the sake of completion. Now, the cockpit over here holds absolutely nothing of interest for us, so we can safely proceed with the only room that we haven't checked out yet.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
The terminal here is pretty straightforward, 3 entries exist, and let's start with the first one.
Play the first entry.
Sigma-23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus? Is that a corporation?
Yes, Kaidan, after completing the entire Cerberus quest line, with you in the squad I might add, I would expect you to be a bit more informed.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Novaria. They promise this batch will be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Alright, and let's listen to the last entry.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
This is a familiar story. A failed experiment with the Rachni. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
Well, thank you Rex for the snide comment, I have nothing to add, so let's log out.
Let's go.
Alright, and here we have a quick recap. It seems like the Rachni were originally brought on board by Cerberus, but of course things didn't go as planned. The Rachni escaped, hijacked supply ships, and ended up attacking Alliance listening posts. And now the game suggests that we should proceed by blowing up the station, and that is really also the only choice we have, so let's activate the charges, set the timer, and get the hell out of here. A second group of Rachni will now spawn and try to keep us from escaping, but of course we have no plans to go down with them. Once again, there is only one real enemy in the group, and that is the Rachni soldier we just disposed of. The rest are Rachni workers, and at this point in the game we can simply run through them. The timer is pretty generous here, even for insanity difficulty, and so with the Rachni workers all taken care of, either by us or by the gunfire of our squad mates, we can now escape back to the Normandy just in time. And that's it, assignment and quest line completed. In my opinion, a somewhat disappointing payoff for a rather lengthy quest line, but at least we were able to uncover one more of Cerberus' shady activities. And yes, we will actually make the cut here, but I have the next episode already planned out. We will complete the UNC besieged base assignment, so the Paragon Morality quest, and after that I think it's time to head off to Vermeer. Until then, as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.